What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today, we are checking out a beer from Everywhere Brewing Company out of Orange, California. This is called Everything Always, and it is a West Coast India Pale Ale from them. Very, very clean label. Love this label. This beer comes courtesy of Bud. Me and him met up recently in Anaheim. Had a great time checking out Green Cheek and Monkish together, and we did a little beer swap. And he handed me some awesome West Coast style beers from out his way, and this is one of them. So I'm excited to check it out. I totally forgot to look up the hops in this, expecting it to be on the label, but I can't find anything on here. Brewed and canned with love at Everywhere in Orange, California. I don't even think they have a ABV on. Oh, here we go. 6.3% ABV, single IPA. No idea what the hops are. I'm pretty sure Citra is in this. Maybe Nelson. I'm almost positive about Citra, but I will put it in the description. So we'll see. I guess be a little fun experiment. See how well we do trying to guess out hops, which is always kind of fun. This was packaged on April 14th, 2026. So time recording, we are 3.5 weeks old. Plenty fresh. Again, love label art. Very reminiscent of their tap room. They got a bunch of plants around the tap room. Just a very clean look to it. Really had a great time at the tap room, which I wasn't honestly expecting to make it to the tap room while I was out there, but had a little extra time in Anaheim, and me and some friends got to go enjoy a few beers at Everywhere. I'm very, very happy we did. Honestly, one of the best beers of my trip out there was at Everywhere, and it was a New Zealand Pale Ale. Just right up my alley. One of the best beers I had while I was out there. So we are using a little. Look at this. Bud gave us a few of these, so we're going to use this little coaster today. Swapping out the coasters. I love their logos, the marketing, everything about Everywhere. I love it. So let's check this beer out, shall we? Looks like a West Coast IPA, new school West Coast IPA, if you ask me. Super clear. I mean, it's got that slight green hue to it, yellow, green hue. Good, like 2 fingers of bone white colored head. Beer looks awesome. Looks like what I want from a West Coast IPA. Did not bring back any Everywhere glassware. I almost did. I looked at it. I glanced at it. Almost brought some merch back. Probably should have, but it's okay. We're going to use our Monkish glass today. Decent head retention on there. Let's check out the aroma on this thing. Smell that all day. Dude, there is like almost no malt aspect to this. This is just straight hops in your face, and I love it. It smells so fresh, so clean. Oh my gosh. If I had to guess, there is some New Zealand funk to this. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Nelson here. I love that. It's got that dirty, gritty tomato vine thing, a little bit of white grape. I get some citrus peel too. Yeah, I mean, just clean, like white bread. But other than that, there's like no maltiness to it. It is straight hops in your face. It smells so refreshing. Almost a little bit of like a lemonade character. Shout out to my dog who's barking at somebody or something outside right now. If y'all can hear that. Hopefully you can't. Gosh, dude, I love that. There's no way there's not New Zealand hops in here. It smells great. 6.3%. I mean, just an insane aroma. It smells great. Let's check it out. Bud, thanks again. Cheers. Yeah, that's got some dankness to it. Dude, that is so crushable. Oh my God. Listen, I've heard some other guys, talk about West Coast aspect of beers, West Coast New School, West Coast IPA, and how other breweries on the East Coast in the South, where I'm at, it's just hard to find breweries that replicate this. And it's true. It's true. I think the closest for me would be like Zool here in Nashville, Knoxville. Some of their West Coast stuff is definitely somewhat similar to this, but I mean, it's so hard for some reason to just replicate what they're doing out in California. This is so clean, so crisp, so refreshing, and just hop saturated. It's got this herbal thing to it, herbal funk, um, even like a little bit of like basil, but that like tomato vine thing is there. Some citrus peel. I'm not getting too much like tropical. This is like very herbal forward, but like not in a bad way. Sometimes IPAs can go like too earthy, too soily, too dank and in your face. This isn't that. It's still super refreshing. Love the carbonation, super spritzy on your palate, super drinkable. Drinks about its ABV, I'd say 6.3%. This is great, man. Nothing that's gonna like blow you away, but for a 6.3% West Coast IPA, this is exactly what I want out of the style. So, Bud, thanks again for sharing this one. I totally meant to look up, see what you thought of this beer, see what you rated it. I'll have to go check out Untapped after this because I'm sure, knowing you check this one in. So, um, he gave me 2 cans of this. I'm super excited about that. So, gonna go finish this one off. Might open the other one right after this because this is really, really good. So, rating wise, we'll give it one more sip, lock it in. I'm gonna go 4-4. 4-4. This is just really nice. Really solid single IPA from everywhere. Um, on par with the other beers that I had at the brewery. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, that New Zealand Pale Ale was just blew me away. One of the better beers I've had this year, honestly. I think I gave it a 4.75. That beer was insane. So I forget what the name of that beer was, but if you like New Zealand hops and you like pale ales, check that one out from everywhere. So if you guys have had everything always, let me know down in the comments. Or if you just had anything from everywhere. If not, go check them out, man. They're really fun. Um, in Orange, not too far from Anaheim. Listen. I posted about this, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, 62 Beer Reviews spelled out there. Um, Anaheim might be one of the best beer cities out there. Just personal opinion. I've been to quite a few. Asheville's up there for me too. I've been to San Diego. Haven't been there for craft beer, so I need to make it back down there. But dude, Anaheim. I mean, you're talking about Monkish, Bottle Logic, Green Cheek, everywhere. I mean, a few other spots over there. Like it's just insane. Superior beer. So go check out Anaheim if you haven't. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I'm gonna shut this review down. I'll see y'all next time. Cheers.